Happy Tuesday, everyone. It's my favorite day of the week, except for all the others. Jimmy Fallon is here. Yeah. You don't have to clap. Oh, he brought his jacket.
There it is.
Must have been an estate sale.
Hey.
So as you know, talking about a stolen election can get you into trouble. It's the equivalent of shouting fire in a crowded theater, except you can actually shout fire in a crowded theater, especially if there's a fire and you started it. Even more, if you're a Democrat and you're about to become White House press secretary, something tells me you'll get a pass on this. Karen Jean-Pierre, sounds like the goalie for the Montreal Canadiens. Is that a real team? Well, anyway, she's been tapped to replace Jen Psaki. But did you know she once falsely claimed that the 2018 Georgia gubernatorial election was actually stolen? I know. Since when do Democrats care about theft? But I get it. When someone gets a fancy job, embarrassing tweets surface like a bloated corpse in the East River. I remember when this show started, someone started leaking these erotic videos I'd made back when I needed the money. True, I was the one leaking them. I just felt they needed a wider audience. But Jean-Pierre's tweet matters, because that sort of thing would disqualify anyone who isn't a lefty. Back on April 2nd, 2020, she tweeted, "Reminder, Brian Kemp stole the gubernatorial election from Georgians and Stacey Abrams." Of course, no Dem has called this an attack on democracy, a claim they're always making against Republicans. But they wouldn't know democracy if it bit them in their elitist butts. But she's merely echoing exactly what the Dems get away with saying already, which tells you it's only a crime if a Republican does it. You know, like marrying your brother. Who hasn't? You've married a lot.
Yeah.
Well, maybe only once. Never mind. You haven't heard much of it, but Stacey Abrams filed a federal lawsuit over Georgia's management of elections, and the trial actually began last month. You could say the lawsuit's an attempt to undermine the integrity of Georgia elections, but like a plane full of passengers during the safety demonstration, no one's listening. They're too busy trying to find gas and baby formula, which causes gas. Anyway, because she's a Dem, that stuff doesn't matter, mainly because the press is on her side. They go together like peanut butter and jelly, pizza and beer, nipple clamps and Cheese Whiz. And they want elections as secure as the border. Think about that. Now, as you know, Psaki's leaving her job to go to work at MSNBC, so she can now lie while sitting down. Now, if you don't know the network, it's the news station that makes the weekly world news look like Face the Nation. But I guess someone has to do the work they pay Rachel Maddow for. Because she's not. Thank you. Not working. Anyway, I want her job. I don't know if she's got a show coming her way, but I hear that her office duties will involve feeding Joy Reid and changing Lawrence O'Donnell. Half the duties she performed for Biden. I just hope Jen enjoys her first day at MSNBC.
Oh, hey, Jen, welcome aboard. Hope you're getting settled in. Let me know if you need anything, office supplies or whatever.
Well, the supply chain is a top priority for the Biden administration. That's why he's working with all of our global partners to ensure a strong economy.
I was talking about like staples or pens or anything. Anyway, make yourself at home. Let me know if you need anything.
President Biden believes that every American deserves to feel at home in their own country.
You know you're not press secretary anymore, right?
No more questions at this time.
Now, that one tweet isn't the only thing to erupt from Jen's replacement. There's this video from MSNBC where she describes Fox News as racist back in March 2020, which she then shared from her Twitter account.
Fox News was racist before coronavirus. They are racist during the coronavirus. Fox News will be racist after the coronavirus. So there is nothing new here. I think the difference is they are all in on being state TV for Donald Trump. Right. And so they will continue to give them misinformation. The danger is, so yes, you have Asian Americans right now whose lives are seriously in danger.
Huh. Well, at least you didn't parody Mary Poppins. But I remember those days, you know, when the left actually did care about Asian Americans. Not so much anymore. Now that Asian hate crimes erupted and the culprits aren't in MAGA hats, why bother reporting them at all? So as part of her new job, she'll be dealing with all of these racist Fox News reporters, especially our own dumb SOB, Peter Doocy. Oh, he's so racist. It's funny, Psaki's scheduled to leave her job Friday, where she will end up right where her replacement was when she said we were all racist. I call it the circle of strife. Like Shemp and Curly, they just switched roles. Stooges reference, Cat. But I guess that's what Democrats mean by both sides. So will the new face of the administration face questions about her hatred for Fox News? Maybe, but only from people at Fox News. Assaults on the press are another one of those things that can only come from Republicans. But I should point out, we're not racists. We're just kicking all of their asses, and they're out of ideas, so that's why they call us racist. And as long as you're on the right side, meaning the left side, you can say anything you want. But unlike the left, we won't try to stop you. It's the best way to make you look stupid.
Information laundering is really quite ferocious. It's when a huckster takes some lies and makes them sound precocious by saying them in Congress or a mainstream outlet. So disinformation's origins are slightly less atrocious. It's how you hide a little lie. It's how you hide a little lie.
Let's welcome tonight's guests. His audiences rush the stage because they think there's an exit behind it. Fox Across America host Jimmy Fallon. She's put more people in stitches than the town stabber. Comedian and podcast host Chrissy Mayer. The Dirty Dozen is what her podiatrist calls her toes. This is 12 toes.
My feet are
and they're
adorable.
Filthy. Fox News contributor Cat Tim. And he bumped his head on the International Space Station. My massive sidekick in the NWA World Television Champion and New York Times bestseller, Direct. Jimmy, welcome to the show.
Hey,
I think
girl.
people are tired of my jokes about your jackets.
Is that true?
I think so. That was a very tepid response today. It makes me feel very bad. Maybe it's the audience.
Are you guys pro-Phalo? What's going on here?
So here's what.
Pretty lukewarm.
Here's the problem with being a leftist. Sooner or later, you're going to run into people that you called racist because you called everybody racist.
Oh,
it's
everybody.
like she didn't think that at some point she's going to be in a room with people that are like, she's going to have to say, oh, hi.
Well, a couple of things. First of all, on the Joy Reid show, you have to call people racist to get in.
Right.
You know, a comedy club has like a 2-drink minimum.
Yes.
The Joy Reid show is the cable news equivalent of those guys outside Port Authority that call everybody honkies. You know what I mean? It becomes funny. Like you go back, you're like, hey, can you call my kid a cracker? This would be amazing. But it's funny that it came back to her in this way this soon. But I think the whole thing is so exposes the fraud of what they do because people have tuned it out now. They don't care that it's racist. You know, you're saying people are sick of me and you feuding about fashion. The people are sick of being told things are racist that clearly aren't racist. She was calling Fox racist because why? Homeless people were throwing Asian people in front of trains. Last I checked, homeless people weren't watching cable news in the Penn Station men's room. You know what I mean? And to the point of us calling a truce, we have. And I'm going to congratulate you. A lot of people don't know this. Greg just got a role in a new Mission Impossible. The mission is to get something off the top shelf. But we have signed a truce.
You know, Chrissy, I think Jimmy makes a good point that when you start calling everybody racist, real racists like him feel insulted. I mean, he puts all this work into becoming a bigot, and then everybody else gets the credit.
It's not fair. Like, Fox is totally not racist. And I don't think it's racist at all. In the beginning of the pandemic, people were calling the coronavirus the China virus. I don't think it's racist at all to know where your viruses are coming from. Like, I know for me personally, they usually come from New Jersey or Long Island.
Solid. It's funny. You know what I would just add to that really quick?
Yes.
If we're racist as a network, we're so bad at it. Like, let me give you an example. Last Thursday, okay, I did Harris Faulkner's show, black host, okay? Saturday night, I did Lawrence Jones's show, black host. Saturday, Sunday, I did the Big Saturday, Big Sunday with Gianno Colwell, black host. Monday, I was on your show with Tyrus, black co-host. If we're racist, we suck at it. That's what I'm trying to say. But they just throw, like, apparently there's a typo in the handbook.
all the black people.
Yeah, thank you.
Just like I count the flowers on his jacket.
Yeah. He's like the Census Bureau for African Americans.
It's also just crazy when people act like Fox News is like one opinion.
Right.
Like a lot of different people don't work here. Like you're gonna, hear me talk about something or give some perspective and then have Rachel Campos Duffy say the same thing on Fox and Friends Weekend? Probably not.
No.
Like, a lot of different people work
There is
here.
a spectrum, and you're on that spectrum.
Well, I have ADHD, which is close to that. Yeah.
No, but
Not
it's true.
neurotypical.
It is this whole thing where I think because people watch Fox News, the people that hate Fox News watch just the clips that are sent out by CNN, which is what we do to CNN.
Yeah.
Tyrus?
Yeah, I don't know. A CNN clip, I'd be fine with it at this point because like 6 people would see it.
Yes.
So they could fire away.
What do you think about just the? I don't care about.
What do I think about working at racist
Should she not have a
Fox?
job? Should she not have that job?
Well, didn't Anthony Scaramucci say some colorful things? And he lasted, what, 7 minutes?
Yeah, that was
It was like a new record because of the things he said in the past that were
Yes.
kind of similar.
When he called the reporter when he was wasted.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right?
yeah. And I don't know, is a drunk phone call worse than saying an entire network of people with thousands of workers are all racist?
Depends on the call.
Yeah.
Depends who you called.
But, you know, it just goes back to, and this is something that I learned a long time ago. Anytime you're in an argument with someone and you win the argument, they go to the panic bag.
Yep. Right.
And you start hitting them with facts and truths, and you start winning the argument, they have to play the race card or the sex card or try to bring up something that you did months ago to win the argument. Well, Fox has been winning the argument for quite some time. So when they get on TV and they say Fox is racist, they hope that gets attention. And maybe we'll punch down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which you kind of made us all do right now.
You elevate the conflict.
Yeah,
That's a good,
yeah.
that's a good point.
We're all punching down. We're all talking to her and the 27 people that watch MSNBC, and now they're like, "See, we're in the fight. We got a chance. We just need to ignore them." I mean, she has no business. If she's that biased towards the news network, then why are you talking to him?
I would honestly, he's right 1,000%. If I was Biden, I would replace my press secretary with a magic 8-ball. The problem is Hunter might bring the wrong 8-ball.
Yes. Well, isn't every 8-ball a magic 8-ball?
Deep down, hey girl.
All right. You could tell it was a slow news day. All right.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.